Hello, Marvin Marshall here from the Space Report News. We had the opportunity to have a conversation with a Russian cosmonaut, Konstantin Borisov. Konstantin was one of the final 8 candidates to be chosen by Roscosmos in the class of 2018 out of 420 candidates. He was ultimately selected as the mission specialist for the upcoming Crew-7 mission. Without further ado, let us get right into our conversation. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very special Space Report News interview. I'm your host, Marvin Marshall, reporting live during Oshkosh 2023. Today, we've got a very special guest with us, Konstantin, a mission specialist who's going to be embarking on the SpaceX Crew-7 mission to the International Space Station in the coming weeks here. Konstantin, it's an absolute honor to have you here today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks a lot for inviting me. Yeah, doing good. We have a round of interviews. We have had a lot of final meetings, and we are ready for crew rest finally, which is coming soon. And then we are doing quarantine and getting ready to launch. Actually,
awesome. Well, that is great to hear. Now, my first question for you, can you share, how it felt on August 9th, 2018? When you found out that you're going to become a cosmonaut and had the opportunity to pursue a life dedicated to space?
Oh, that was amazing. I remember that day. Actually, August 9th, we still had the final round of interviews. So August 10th is when we found out we are selected, because we were 13 finalists and only 8 of us made it to the Cosmonaut core. That was amazing. It's like a feeling similar to what you feel when you graduate, when you finish school.
Yeah.
When you know that the world is wide and you don't know what you become or what adventures you will be waiting for you. That's a chance to revive and live those feelings again when you get selected, because like everything will change and you're going to experience something very unique.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. And now after you were selected, did you start training like right away at the Cosmonaut Center?
We started in 7 weeks. Yeah, we started end of September. It took a while just to do all the paperwork and also to quit your current job and do all the, to move to another city, and the rest. Yeah, we started end of September.
Awesome. And now I'd watched the documentary that you were a part of, and you had said, I know I can fly if I'm really lucky in 6 years, not less. If I'm less lucky, it could be 10 to 11 years, even 12 to 14. And if you're unlucky, you never fly. But I have a feeling I'll make it. That's what you said. And now looking back on this, you're about to fly on a long duration mission to the International Space Station, almost exactly 5 years from your cosmonaut selection. Now, go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm really lucky. Really, like on average, if you take all those statistics and you see how much it takes to go to the first flight, it is around 8 years. Like the fastest is 6, the slowest is like 12, 13. We've been lucky with all the program changes and with multiple module which successfully docked. And right now we have 3 Russian crew members on ISS all the time. So it means that you need 6 people flying every year. And our group is smaller because many experienced cosmonauts retired, and we are 25 people. And if you think about that, 25 people and you need 6 of them to fly every year, it makes quite a good turnaround. So we are kind of lucky. And it was not the case like when we applied, we had 40 people in Cosmonaut Corps, even more, and we had only 2 or 3 flying every year. So you never know. That's unexpected, but I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, it's so awesome to see how much everything's picking up here and how much more accessible space is becoming. That is awesome. Now, can you tell us about your food diet real quick, while preparing to fly here in space?
Sorry, about what? Preparing to fly?
Yeah, your food, like your diet. Like, what have you been eating?
Diet, my food.
Yeah.
I think my food diet. Yeah. Well, we have tasted so many different things. Like I mentioned on this press conference which we have just had, we have more than 400 line items, and which is a unique moment of human spaceflight history, because, you know, like 10, 20 years ago, we had a few dishes to choose from. Now we have so many because we have the cargo flights, the turnaround, and also like we have developed so many ways of preserving food, and there are so many ways of preparing food. And when you fly to the moon and to Mars, of course, you cannot afford such a variety because you cannot bring stuff with you, a lot of stuff with you. So I think that we are at the peak of the variety of food, if you can consider it. I'm looking forward to tasting everything because my friends tell me that taste is meat. So, like, basically, I'm not a meat eater. I think I will try some things like more like seafood. There are a lot of things that Japan is doing with the seafood. Like, I think I ordered you from JAXA. And I like such things as cottage cheese, like rice. There are different types of those. So we'll see. I also have taken a lot of nut. I like them. As
okay.
And chocolate, just to to keep up with a good mood. Some coffee. Like, I don't remember honestly because we tasted it and like did all the crew preferences a year ago.
Oh wow!
I'm looking forward. Just for me, it will be a surprise because like there are so many things happening. And I do not remember what I actually ordered, and that's really fun.
So it's gonna be a surprise. Oh, that's great. How is the coffee at SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne?
Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, they have, that's a big thing at SpaceX. They do coffee. They almost like from morning to evening. From every morning to evening, you can drop by, and there's always a small queue waiting, and like. You get free of charge coffee, and that's really tasty. And there are like 4 people working all the time preparing coffee. So nice.
Big shout out to the SpaceX baristas.
Yeah, it was like a tradition to us. We every morning before starting the training, we went to get a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's awesome. As we come to the end of this interview, what final words of encouragement would you like to share with anybody who's watching, who may have hesitated to follow their dreams, particularly those who aspire to accomplish their dream of going to space, but might think it's too late.
Yeah, I know. It's so interesting. It's so hard to say one thing, but I know that what helped me is that if you really try hard without knowing what will happen, but if you try hard in terms of like prepare yourself to the level that you are satisfied with by yourself, you put a high mark, like high level, and you try to achieve it. And then like when you come to those interviews and all those tests, try to think that, okay, like why not me? Like I'm good enough. And I have done everything what I could have done to make this happen. And then you just open to the world and see how it goes. Of course, it's stressful. Of course, there are so many different tests and exams and stuff like that. But if you make the first step and continue going and you see that you enjoy in the process, I think it might work. That's how it worked with me. But, honestly, like we're talking about the flight, the training and the preparation program has been so intense that like my brain understands we are flying, but I haven't had all those emotions. Like I have been much happier in August 2018 when I got selected because I knew like, wow, something big is happening. And now this thing is even bigger thing is happening. This adventure of my lifetime is about to start in 3 weeks. But I've been so busy that I cannot yet comprehend and feel it. So
wow.
That's the background of doing that intense preparation program. So I would say just trust in yourself, keep going, and do think long term. Those are my thoughts.
Wow. Well, Konstantin, you are truly an inspiration to us all. We are sending you our best wishes, to you and your family on this upcoming expedition to the ISS, and really can't wait to follow you along this journey. And it's been an honor to be able to sit down with you, Cosmonaut mission specialist for the upcoming SpaceX Crew-7 mission. Thank you so very much for inspiring us all. You have an amazing ride to space, Konstantin. Hopefully talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot for that. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. What an amazing opportunity that was. Thank you so much to NASA, Roscosmos, SpaceX, and everyone over on Twitch for allowing us to have these amazing opportunities. that's going to wrap up this episode. Follow us over on Twitch at The Space Report News, streaming live on Twitch at Ya Got Any Grapes, and for a fully autonomous rocket launch and event schedule, go to the www.spacereportnews.com. Be sure you're subbed and have that noti bell on. Your thumbs up and comment on these videos really does help the Space Report News grow. My name is Marvin Marshall, signing off until next episode.